So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
the game yet to kick off. The excitement
match.
already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set.
Well, we're on the way.
Stefano Fiore's always been an interesting player, Peter, even if he was overshadowed by the more glamorous players who played in his position.
Still a little bit of a gem in midfield, wasn't he?
Yeah, he has all the technical capabilities you'd expect from a playmaker, but I would also like to refer to his adaptability. He can play just about anywhere in midfield without losing that inventive edge.
Proper utility player.
Totally.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's found... Oh, what has happened here? Chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Camavinga is there, and he can get that clear. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And he's managed to get free. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Hazard.
Oh, really well played.
He is through here. Cross in, looks like a good one. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Can he finish? Camavinga does well to get it back. Looking for options for movement. He's had a shot! They've scored!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Can he get on the end of this? Valverde. Valverde carries the ball down the right. Balde, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And that's a dangerous... Big chance! It's fallen kindly here! Fiore! He scored! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Vitinha is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. De Bruyne. He's on it, can he get away? And the pass is intercepted. And it's De Bruyne.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Kukçu receives it in a good position here. And a chance! He scores! And the comeback is complete! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And here's Mbappe. Vitinha. Vitinha with big header. He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Now it's De Bruyne.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Looking for the run. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
De Bruyne
Can so cleverly bypass the press. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Serginho.
De Bruyne.
Mbappe is shot at goal! They've done it! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Ex-Kirchu! Well, now it's a race for the ball, and he's there to belt it away. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines.
Mbappe.
Messi. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Has been
That has
indicated.
ended up in no man's land. Nicely weighted ball, and he cuts out the supply. Nice looking ball. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. And the half-time whistle goes. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides. Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2.
Security staff for each block, please report to the staff room immediately.
So once again, we're underway.
Oh, well played, well sorted out.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
Camavinga. Threads one in. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Terrific header! Marvellous goal!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Rudiger. Camavinga.
And it's De Bruyne.
Balde promptly onto that, and that is that.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Mbappe.
Rudiger. And Serginho.
Played into space out wide.
And here's Mbappe. Kukçu.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Now, can they get him away? Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And it's Serginho. De Bruyne has created one goal already. And it's made its way to him. That's a lovely, neat pass.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Vitinha, he's in a great position here. Now it's Vitinha. Now this could be a...
Can he finish? Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Driving forward. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Mbappe. Balde. Kukçu. And it's Rijkaard. Nicely spread. Vitinha showed plenty of zest and
Chance for a shot! They've scored! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
72 minutes.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
This is quite a battle.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Valverde. Camavinga. Just about up to 75 minutes. Baresi. Over to the other side.
Well spotted.
And it's Kukçu.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And now the breakaway. That's been slipped through. And the shot's on him.
There's the shot! And yes, it's there! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Was there ever any doubt?
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Well, there's a probing ball.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
And this is Neymar.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Nice interception, well timed. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
There will be 3
This looks
minutes
promising.
time.
Tries to pass it through. Balde. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
And the referee brings it to a close.
Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, obviously they'll be disappointed with the loss, but, you know, they'll be back on the training ground working through their problems that will undoubtedly have been highlighted.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, we're on the way. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Brahim Diaz is someone who had a very interesting football education, Peter. He spent time in his youth, both in Manchester and Madrid, and he's had a real elite upbringing. And it's easy to see why those schools of thought have had an influence on his game. He's very intelligent with his movement, he's hard to dispossess. He does have a tendency to maybe be overly ambitious at times, but I'm sure he'll sort that out.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Now it's Mbappe. Looking for options for movement. Has a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Brahim Diaz. And now they can spring out of defence.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
No way through. That's going to go a long way. Nicked it back promptly. Now it's Raul. Spread it left. Ball driven towards the far post. In again. And the shot!
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Baresi makes the interception. And it's Pedri. He can get that clear. Kukçu. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Oh, they could be caught out here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now he's got space here, and he was quick to react. Conte. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Koundé. Brahim Diaz. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Pedri goes steaming forward. And here's Raul.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Raul. Now it's Mbappe. He's a sharp little ball here. Great chance! And it's a goal!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Baresi. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Oh, easy pickings there. And no, that was never going to make it. And it's Vitinha. And he's there to retrieve it. They get a throw in. Baresi.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Conte. Zanetti. That's good running with the ball. That has been cut short. Now it's Vitinha. That's been cut out, well played. Now it's Mbappe. Raul. And the through ball. Chance, surely! It's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
So that's two now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Vitinha. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Now that's well seen too. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Kante does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Raul. That's been slipped through. And he's found a way past. And that'll be the last act of the first half. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Substitution on the field, number 12, coming on the field.
That gets things going for the second half.
Thibaut Courtois.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Conte. And the finish! He's got away with one there.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Ruben Dias. And it's Balde. Ball played for Rijkaard. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And here's Mbappe. Now it's Vitinha. He's shifting through the gears here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Pedri, who's set up one goal so far. And they win it back again. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Oh, no joy this time. And the keeper's given it away. And the shot! Another big chance that gets away.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Brahim Diaz. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, it's Kante. Now who's going to be first to this? Zanetti. And it's going to be another one.
Substitution on the field.
Is their second corner of the game.
Brahim Diaz. Coming on to replace him is number 15.
Big header!
De Bruyne.
Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Well timed, excellent interception. Rijkaard. Oh, this is a terrific run. Balde. Now that looks a decent ball. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And it's De Bruyne, looking to play him in.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
De Bruyne. And he cuts out the supply. Raul. De Bruyne. He's going for goal! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And he's gone looking for safety. Half an hour gone in the second half. He's gone for goal! Baresi blocks it, but gives away a corner. Corner number 2 then. And now they can spring out of defence. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Vitinha.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Now then, the ball's come loose. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And that's going to be a booking.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Substitution on the field. Number 20.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Kukcu. Coming on the field. Number 99. Neymar.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
In with the challenge. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Rijkaard spots it and intercepts. And here's Neymar. Neymar! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Neymar actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And it's Vitinha. Oh, good ball. Conte.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Now, can they get him away? Zanetti. And that has left him in a heap. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Substitution on the field. Number 18. Coming on the field is number 32.
Just needs a little bit of fine-tuning.
And time is up. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry, and the outcome in the end virtually unavoidable. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the man.